So I've heard a massive story and a massive tale for many years now of people basically getting free iPhone upgrades. Now, what does this mean? Well, this is not the iPhone upgrade program that Apple actually has, which I think is actually pretty decent. But essentially what this is somebody having an older iPhone, something like an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 8, and then people bringing those iPhones into the Apple store saying they have a problem, and they actually may have a problem. It's not like they're trying to fake a problem. The Apple service technician actually sees that iPhone is having that problem, and there's just no way to go and basically fix it. So they will actually sometimes give themselves or, give, the user of that phone another iPhone. But sometimes they may actually give them a newer iPhone. Sometimes they may give them an iPhone XR or an iPhone 11, or maybe even an iPhone 12 or 13 in newer cases. If you're, bringing in an iPhone 11 or iPhone 12, they may give you that next generation of phone completely for free because they weren't able to fix your previous phone. Now, is this story or are these stories true? I would probably say some of these stories are true. I don't think every single story that I've seen of these specific situations are completely true, but Apple just doesn't only do this with iPhones. I've also seen stories of people doing this with MacBooks, with iPads, and probably back in the day with iPods as well. I personally never experienced this. I've taken a lot of phones into the Apple store back in the day, and never have I ever been offered any sort of free upgrade at all, which I think is kind of sad because truly, I kind of do think that at some point, sooner than later it would have worked, but it never did. And I'm not really ashamed by that. I'm not really upset about it or anything, but in my case, it's never worked. But I can probably assure you that there are some instances business-wise why Apple would want to do something like that. And the main reason I think Apple would do that is because the cost to go ahead and repair that specific phone or to fix that device, it probably would be cheaper in the long run for them to go ahead and basically replace that phone, especially if they're already on the iPhone upgrade program or if they have Apple Care Plus or anything like that. There might be some instances where they have a pre-owned iPhone already in the market, or they have a other iPhone that they just kind of fixed up and refurbished that they can go ahead and replace with your current phone. And if they're in somewhat similar value, maybe they would go ahead and kind of swap it out, especially if they can't fix your phone. That could be something Apple would go ahead and do. I've seen and heard a lot of stories like that as well, and that honestly makes a lot of sense for me too. So in the long run, or in this couple of instances, is there a possibility that if you take a broken iPhone into the Apple store, they would actually give you a newer iPhone than what you brought in? And there may be some instances, I wouldn't bank on it, but it could happen, and it's just one of those interesting things that is kind of out there sometimes. So I'd love to hear what you have to say about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.